Think you can hide from the taxman? Think again. Millions of Americans are living under the shadow of unpaid taxes. It's a silent epidemic. The consequences? They can be devastating. This isn't about a few bucks forgotten on a parking ticket. We're talking about federal taxes, the lifeblood of our nation, and when it comes to collecting, the IRS doesn't mess around. This isn't a joke, folks. This is serious business. And the worst part is, many people end up in this situation not out of malice, but out of fear and confusion. But burying your head in the sand won't make the problem disappear. It's time to face the music and take control. If you found this information helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. Let's tackle this together. It starts innocently enough. Maybe you misplaced a form. Perhaps life got in the way. You tell yourself, I'll deal with it later. But later turns into weeks, then months. Suddenly, those friendly reminders from the IRS aren't so friendly anymore. The letters get sharper, the language more urgent. Penalties and interest start piling up faster than a hamster on a wheel. Ignoring the IRS is like ignoring a swarm of bees. You might think you're safe for now, but they will find you. And when they do, they'll sting, and it's going to hurt. Don't let fear paralyze you. Take a deep breath, open those letters, and let's figure this out together. Think you can outrun the IRS? Think again. They have ways of collecting that would make a loan shark blush. They can seize your hard-earned paycheck before it even hits your bank account. That's right, wage garnishment. 1 minute you're checking your balance, expecting a decent paycheck. The next it's like a ghost cleaned you out. And it doesn't stop there. The IRS can also place liens on your property, even your home. They can even seize your assets. Cars, boats, even that vintage Beanie Baby collection you thought would fund your retirement. It's enough to give anyone nightmares. But remember, we're here to help you wake up from this nightmare and find a solution. Let's be crystal clear. Deliberately evading taxes is illegal. We're talking potential jail time, folks, not the kind of get-out-of-jail-free card you want to test. We've all seen the movies. Al Capone, brought down not by his criminal empire, but by his unpaid taxes. The message is clear. No one, not even notorious gangsters, can escape the long arm of the law when it comes to taxes. Now, we're not saying you're Al Capone, but even unintentional tax negligence can have serious consequences. So, let's get you back on the right side of the law, shall we? Okay. Deep breath. We've scared you enough. The good news is, it's rarely too late to fix this. The first step is the hardest, acknowledging the problem. Stop hiding those letters. Gather all your tax documents. It's time to face the music and contact the IRS. I know, terrifying, right? But trust me, it's better to be proactive. The IRS is more likely to work with you if you come to them first. Remember, they want their money, but they also don't want to make your life a misery. So, take that first step. Pick up the phone, send an email, or even write a letter. Carrier pigeon optional. The important thing is to start the dialogue. Section 6, communication is key. Negotiating with the IRS. Contrary to popular belief, the IRS is not a faceless, heartless machine. They are people, just like you and me, trying to do their jobs, and believe it or not, they are often willing to work with you. The key is communication. Explain your situation honestly and clearly. Provide all the necessary documentation. Don't try to hide anything or play games. Honesty really is the best policy here. Remember, you have rights as a taxpayer. Don't be afraid to ask questions and negotiate. You might be surprised at how understanding the IRS can be. Section 7, payment plans and offers in compromise. Finding a solution. Now let's talk solutions. The IRS offers several options for taxpayers who can't pay their debt in full. One option is a payment plan. This allows you to pay off your debt in installments, usually over a period of months or years. Another option is an offer in compromise, or OIC. An OIC allows certain taxpayers to settle their tax liability for less than the full amount owed. This is usually granted in cases of significant financial hardship. Don't despair. There are options available. With a little effort and the right approach, you can find a solution that works for you. Section 8, seeking professional help. Navigating the complexities of tax debt. Taxes are complicated. There's no shame in admitting you need help. A qualified tax professional, like an enrolled agent or a certified public accountant, can be your guide through this maze. They can help you understand your rights, negotiate with the IRS on your behalf, and find the best solution for your specific situation. Think of it like this. If you had a toothache, you'd see a dentist, right? Taxes are no different. A tax professional is trained to handle these situations and can save you a lot of stress and potentially even money in the long run. Section 9, a stitch in time. Proactive measures for a stress-free tax season. The best way to deal with tax problems is to avoid them in the first place. Keep accurate records throughout the year. File your taxes on time, even if you can't pay immediately. Consider setting aside money for taxes regularly, like a tax savings account. And if you know you're going to have trouble paying, don't wait. Contact the IRS right away. Remember, the IRS is not the enemy. They're just trying to do their job. By being proactive and responsible, you can avoid the stress and anxiety of tax debt and keep the taxman at bay.